So now that we're coming to the end of the podcast, maybe we can lift the ban on not talking about YouTube. And I'll ask you straight up, why do you do YouTube? I think I want to kind of get away from it, but I can't. It keeps drawing me back. I feel like if I'm not putting up these videos, how will people know who I am? Am I meant to just share that with 2 or 3 people and then die and no one will ever know I was here? What is the point of all this?
Well, so how old are you?
28.
28. I feel like that's a common thought that I had in my late 20s. You start thinking about what you're going to leave behind and what's the point of everything. And I feel like I've come to terms in the past 3 or 4 years with I really don't care if I live on, and it's very likely, no matter how famous I would ever become in this life, that I would even live beyond 100 years afterwards, my story or whatever. The vast majority of people are forgotten, even famous people. There's records of, famous actors in the famous silent actors in the 20s and 30s, but most people don't know who they are. And in another 100 years, they're going to forget. We remember Shakespeare, we remember large moments of history, but think of the thousands of millions of people what we don't remember. And I've started to I'm starting to be completely fine with that. I don't feel like I need to be remembered. I don't feel like my thoughts need to be remembered. That doesn't mean they're not effective. That doesn't mean my life didn't have meaning. I mean, I could still leave behind ideas that permeate or affect things in some way. So I'm totally cool with that. You can forget about me. It's fine. As long as I can pay my bills and be relatively comfortable my whole life, I'm happy. As far as YouTube, I feel like it's just a great tool to express yourself, but it's not the only tool. There's books, there's music, there's art. It's just the one that I feel most comfortable, and I have the most skill. I guess my skills align with YouTube very well, and so that's my best way of expressing my art. That site didn't exist, it would still be the thing that I'm best at. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. You can forget about me. It's fine.